I do want to say something. I want to say to Tamar Braxton, you are still our sister. This is your 1,000th episode.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time, honey, I'm here to talk about Loni Love. Loni Love then pretty much sent out some subliminals on the reel. She got to addressing the cookie haul situation. To me, she should have addressed it on her own. The fact that she did it on the reel and the way that she did it just, in my opinion, it looks suspect. And in my opinion, you all, it makes her look more guilty. And even her, trying to shout Tamar out on their 1,000th episode, it makes her look, I don't know, it just makes her look more guilty. I wish they would just let Tamar rest. Let Tamar do what she do. Tamar is no longer a part of the show. We get it. But it's kind of like, well, let me remind y'all how she's not a part of the show anymore. And I just want to let her know, this is her 1,000th episode too. And I'm going to pay homage to her. Well, if it's her 1,000th episode too, why the hell did they fire her? And I'm very confused on why they fired Tamar, and everybody already knew how Tamar was when she was on the Braxtons. So if they saw the Braxtons, if those producers saw the Braxtons, then what the hell you thought she was going to do when she got to the reel? So as far as these rumors about how she couldn't get along with nobody, and I get it, you guys, Tamar is extra. And like I said before, I do feel like she probably had a little bit to do with, why she's not on the show no more. But I think there were a lot of different contributing factors. And I do believe Loni had something to do with it. I do not feel that Cookie Hall would just come out and say that out of nowhere. It was the way she said it. She sounded very convincing. And I know a lot of people will say, well, anybody can make up anything. And there were text messages to back up what was going on between Loni and Tamar. Because there was like this text message that Tamar sent to somebody saying that Cookie is the one that told her. This isn't just something we heard in the blogs. There were actual text messages that Tamar sent out to somebody, and she had named Cookie then, saying Cookie told her that it was Loni that had something to do with her getting off of that show. And I believe it, okay? Where there is smoke, there is some fire, honey. A lot of people don't want to believe it because they like Loni. I like Loni too. I don't think she's the funniest, but I do think Loni, can be entertaining, and I don't know, I feel like she is good for the show, the real, but that was some backstabbing ass shit, though. Come on, y'all. That's not right. What she did to Tamar. Look, if she did it, but I believe she had something to do with it. I don't think it was just Loni on her own, though. I think there were a lot of different factors involved, but Loni definitely had a hand in it.
As we come from the struggle, myself, Tiffany, Leslie, Kevin Hart, and when we say the struggle, because comedy is the lowest form of entertainment. We don't get paid. We hit that chitlin circus for 5, 10, 15 years, and then when you finally make it, but you got to remember, the handful of us that make it is a lot of people that don't.
Correct.
And they're still our friends. We still try to help them. As a matter of fact, Tiffany had a Showtime special where she put on some up-and-coming comics. A Netflix, sorry, thank you. Where she, she tried to help them, and it's just a shame that I'm talking about leeches. Now, it's a difference between your family and leeches.
Okay.
And you have to be aware that sometimes when you on the glow up, you also have to start doing the grow up too.
So y'all hear what Loni is saying. This is her indirect way of addressing Cookie. I feel like she should have addressed Cookie on her own, in her own live or something on Instagram and talk directly to Cookie. All of this, well, they, and I don't know. To me, she was trying to be just so indirect. That's the only, and passive aggressive. And, she got the girls, in her little amen corner, amen girl. Yeah, them people is leeches. Cookie wasn't no damn leech. She was your damn writer. Okay. Somebody had to write them corny ass jokes that you was coming out with, sis. So don't try to get mad at Cookie. And I don't see, you guys, what Cookie would have to gain by saying what she said about Loni. I don't see what she would have to gain. And then, like I pointed out before, the text messages. Cookie had already told Tamar, this was years ago when it went down. Okay, so why would somebody, it's too many, I don't know. It's just, it's too many moving parts in this story. And I cannot believe Loni. I would want to believe Loni, but I just don't. And then how she always brings up Tamar. I already covered that with the whole crying thing. And, oh, girl, Tamar, we celebrating with you too. Oh, girl, I want you to come on the real. I feel like all the time that she be giving Tamar her props on that show, I don't feel like you giving her props. The girl was fired, which means they don't want her black ass back on that show no more. Okay, they don't want to see her no more. So why the hell would you invite somebody that's fired? And we know that Tamar is a very prideful person. So that would be embarrassing to her to go back on a show and to try to work things out with people that, according to Tamar, because I remember when Tamar had got fired, they had showed a clip on the Braxton Family Values where Tony was comforting her, and they pretty much had said that she was fired because she didn't get along with all the girls. And, that's why she really thought that those girls had, had something to do with her getting fired. So to me, they addressed what they needed to address on the Breakfast Club. But see, when you do all this extra explaining, when you constantly keep bringing up Tamar, ain't nobody thinking about her, ain't nobody talking about her. Y'all need to celebrate y'all 1000th episode without even just mentioning her. I don't know. It's like a guilty conscience, you guys. Do you see what I'm saying?
And it hurts, but it has to happen.
Rolling pain.
Because people come at you. Somebody is coming after me because I used to take care of them. I put money in their pocket. Cat Williams put money in their pocket, and now they lying. They lying on me. They making up stories, but it happens to everybody. It happened to Kevin Hart. Someone tried to blackmail him. He had to go.
See, she's deflecting. She wants y'all to. It's that same shit that Oprah and Gayle did with the changing the narrative. Let me bring Kevin Hart. Let me bring Tiffany Haddish in it. No, address Cookie Hall on your own. Stop bringing up all these other damn examples. We ain't talking about them. We talking about your ass and what you did. Okay? So, yeah, she's trying to deflect and she wants y'all to buy into what she's saying. I told y'all this is a channel of unpopular opinion. I don't do that. I am an intuitive. I can feel something is not right in my gut. And moving forward, I think Loni should just stay quiet. Stop mentioning Tamar because it just, in my opinion, like I said, it just makes her look very guilty.
Go to jail. Because that's what you have to do. Because when you're dealing with leeches, instead of people that you're trying to help, we've all tried to help people.
See, why you calling that lady a leech? I told y'all that lady used to write for her. And she is a comedian, in her own right. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like now you trying to downplay her position in life. And, you think you done made it. And you this, that, and the third. Bitch, you was just on Soul Plane, okay? We ain't forgot, Loni, okay? So, and they talking about they go get rid of you off the real. There's rumors of that. So, I don't like her putting Cookie down to make herself feel big, No pun intended. But I'm just saying, you don't need to do that. But that's what people do, honey, because they want to feel what? Important. Okay, they want to think that they are that, and they ain't. Okay?
But then there becomes a time when you have to put your foot down and say, look, I can't help you, or I just can't give you money.
So basically what she's trying to do, you guys, is change the narrative. It does not work for me, but I would like for you all to get down in those comments. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Do you believe Loni Love? You believe Cookie? Just let me know how you feel about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.